Star Wars! It's Star Wars! It's Star Wars! Star Wars!
Hey everybody, Cam with The Real World. We're going to break down all the news coming out of Star Wars Celebration. So first up is the new Andor teaser trailer. This was an unexpected surprise. It looks like a dark, gritty spy series with political thriller elements. Here we see the Empire is at the height of its powers. We see the effect that the Imperial rule is having on the citizens of the galaxy. We also get brief glimpses of Death Troopers, Clone Troopers, and Andor himself, played by Diego Luna. Remember, in Rogue One, he says he's been in this fight since he was 6 years old, so we're going to get his entire life in this series, but it's specifically going to focus on 5 years before Rogue One. We will also return to the planet Coruscant, which was a big part of the prequel trilogy. Mon Mothma is also going to be a huge part of this series. Genevieve O'Reilly is reprising her role as Mon Mothma from the deleted scenes of Episode 3 and Rogue One. This series will show us how Diego Luna's character Cassian Andor became a part of the Rebel Alliance. They confirm that the series will last 2 seasons, consisting of a total of 24 episodes. The first 12 will drop this year, beginning on August 31st, with the last 12 coming next year. Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau took to the stage to confirm that Season 3 of The Mandalorian will debut in February of 2023. They also showed a brief teaser which showed Bo-Katan on a throne, the Armorer returning, and Mandalorian himself saying that we're going back to Mandalore so that I can be forgiven for my transgressions. They also showed a scene of tons of Mandalorians in battle, so this season is going to be epic. The Ahsoka series is also confirmed to debut in 2023 with Rosario Dawson coming back as Ahsoka Tano. Dave Filoni is deep in production on the show right now, so there wasn't a whole lot from it, but we can expect a whole lot more next year. The final series that was announced was Skeleton Crew. This new show from director John Watts, who's behind the new Spider-Man trilogy, features a group of 4 children lost in the galaxy. It's said to have an 80s Amblin vibe. Think Goonies in space. The show takes place after the events of Episode 6 Return of the Jedi and could cross over with both The Mandalorian and Ahsoka. That series will also debut next year, 2023. Unexpectedly, Lucasfilm also debuted the first look at Willow, the new series based on the 1988 fantasy film by Ron Howard. This show is being helmed by John Kasdan. He's the son of Lawrence Kasdan, who wrote both The Empire Strikes Back and Raiders of the Lost Ark. He also helped his dad write the film Solo, a Star Wars story. The footage shows off this lush world that we're getting returned to. Seeing Warwick Davis back as the character is great. He's now a master wizard, having to lead this ragtag group on some adventure or quest. We see that Joanne Whalley is also back as Sorsha, who is now the queen of this kingdom. They said Mad Mardigan is an important figure in this series, but they did not recast Val Kilmer. Aaron Kellyman, who played Enfys Nest in Solo, is also in this series as a new character called Jade, who's training to be a knight. Ruby Cruz is playing Princess Kit, the daughter of Sorsha and Mad Mardigan. Ellie Bamber as Dove is also featured in this show. She is a maid and a cook in the castle who has a crush on Kit's brother, the prince, presumably played by Dempsey Burke. Tony Revolori, who plays Flash Thompson in the new Spider-Man films, will also appear in the show, alongside Amar Chaha Patel. This series looks like it's going to be a lot of fun and drops on November 30th this year. And the final big piece of news that dropped Harrison Ford himself came out on stage to the Indiana Jones theme being played live by John Williams and his orchestra. He confirmed that the 5th Indiana Jones film will debut in theaters June 30th, 2023. He also released the first image from the film, which is being directed by James Mangold, who's been behind such hits as Logan, 3:10 to Yuma, Walk the Line, Night and Day, and more. So that's it for all the news from Star Wars Celebration. This was all on day one. This is a lot of news that dropped. A lot of great footage from these new series that are coming. Tell us which one you're most excited about in the comments. Make sure you follow us on social media. All those links are in the description below. Make sure you check out our new podcast episodes. Give us a like, hit subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we'll see you next time right here on The Real World.